करीब से खिताब कर रहे हैं।
The development of a nation, the progress of a society is all dependent upon the rule of law. There is no possibility, and I don't see another option, anything other than the rule of law, which can ensure the progress and development, peace and prosperity in a society. Leaving apart the civil system of justice, the most important and the foundational system which can prove to provide the peace and tranquility to the society undoubtedly is the criminal justice system of any country. In May, perhaps, we had a conference in which one of the topics was about the police reforms, but we could not immediately do much about it until one day there was a case in the Supreme Court with respect to Mr. A.D. Khaja, the IG of Police, Karachi. I was heading the bench and hearing the matter when Mr. Shwab Sadal stood up. He wanted to become a party to those proceedings. I said, what is your locus standi, what is your interest in the matter? He immediately and promptly responded, sir, it is not a matter of an individual. It's not pertaining to Mr. A.D. Khaja alone. This is unfortunately about the whole system. I would like to assist this court that there is much to be needed, much to be done in the dispensation of criminal system of justice. That is the day when I thought, that is the day when the seed of how to revamp the criminal justice system and the system pertaining to our police reforms was sown and came to my mind. The second occasion was when Mr. Shwab Sadal was accompanied by Shaukat Javed Sahab also. So this is how we started on thinking, and ultimately we were able to collect a team of experts, real learned, knowledgeable people with dedication, passion, with honesty of purpose. Those who got together, and we all decided that we must pay back our posterity what is the requirement, what is the need of the day. And that is how this committee to reform the police law was formulated. It was joined by the existing IGs of the time, and most of them I see today. We had lengthy meetings, long sessions. I believe sometime we would leave even late nights also. But let me share with you, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that all these, I would say, great people, they have been coming at their own expense, staying at their own expense, working day and night to revamp the system, revamp the law, revamp the police reform in Pakistan. Above all, if anybody else would not mind, I would like to refer to a person who never wanted his name to be even talked about. वो होता ना बाबा चादर की बुक्कल लेके बैठा हुआ तो कहता है मेरा नाम नहीं किसी को बताना, काम मैंने सारा करना है. And he is Mr. Sardar Tariq Khan Khosa. Khan Sahab, Tariq Sahab, I'm really impressed. The way you have been a part and a great help to this whole reforms committee and with the outcome which is before us. I had the opportunity of going through the law reforms recommendations made by you. These are laudable, very clear, with great force, impetus, and I'm very sure that in times to come, we would definitely be benefited on account of these reforms which have been suggested. This has always been my endeavor. What is the pith and substance of these recommendations? That my police force or our police force, which has a pivotal role for the purposes of maintaining the law and order and primarily is responsible for the purpose of safeguarding the justice system in Pakistan, must be independent and strong. Today's report has given us a roadmap, has provided us with a vision that how this independence, this strength of the police can be maintained. Some people ask me, why did I take a notice in the case of DBO Pakpatan? Sir, I don't know anybody there. It was not meant for the purposes for benefiting a single individual, no DBO, nothing, nobody was known to me. It was only for the reason that a DBO was asked to explain to a civilian that he should explain his position, which I thought would be downgrading the status of the police. Dear gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, rather, we have done to our best. Dr. Rahim had yet still been telling you about how many matters had been taken cognizance, how many committees had been created at the level of the Law and Justice Commission. This is a humble contribution which the judiciary could make. There has been accusation on me particularly. I think I don't need to give explanation, but I must tell you, I was reading in the court today to the gentleman the provisions of Article 199, which requires us that we can pass and we should pass. This is our duty. Pass the orders where the law is not being followed. If there are emissaries in the health sector, when the health sector is not being run in an efficient manner, and if the court, for the purposes of enforcing the fundamental right of life, has given the guidelines to do the needful, I don't think, in my personal view, sir, this could be considered by any means to be something in excess of the jurisdiction of the court. If we have directed for the creation of the dam, it was the duty of the government, duty of the executive to do. And for the last 40 years, unfortunately, there have been either a long slumber or omission, for whatever reasons may be, that the dam was not being constructed. And today it is acknowledged openly by the chief executive of the country that we would be short of water by 2025. What a time is left to us. Who's to account for these 40 years? And if we have passed the directions, is it in excess of the jurisdiction conferred upon the superior court of the country under Article 184(3) or under Article 199? I'm leaving this question for you to ponder, sir, and for you to answer. My understanding has been that whatever order we have passed has been to make up the omissions which were there for the exercise of proper authority, state authority. It is for the people to judge, but the intent behind all these actions has been bona fide, with the honesty of purpose. We have never tried to encroach upon the jurisdiction of any other limb of the state. If there has been the judicial activism, we have also kept in mind very clearly the principles of judicial restraint as well. And I am grateful to the Allah Almighty that in last few years' time, this judiciary, mashallah, mashallah, has developed the confidence of the people of Pakistan. If you want to look at the confidence, come and see the applications which we receive every day. The Human Rights Cell of the Supreme Court has disposed of 107,000 applications. And the rate of providing relief to the people is around 85 to 86%. This not only included, sir, the people, those who had complaints against the police authorities. Believe you me, the police officers have been coming to me for the purposes of redressal of their grievances which had nexus to the human rights, and I've been providing relief to them as well. This is what I and my team, my brothers, those who have been with me on my bench, very earnestly and honestly tried our duty, to perform our duty. But I am leaving this, sir, for all history to judge, for you to judge, but with one very loud pledge to you all that what had been done was with honesty of purpose as nothing else. I pray again that the legal reform, the police reforms which have been suggested and recommended are implemented in letter and spirit, because it is my experience that we do make up good models, we do make good models, but it is only the implementation part which becomes a hinder and it flops the good recommendations also. But today I believe that the nation is charged. The people of Pakistan wants this change. The people of Pakistan wants there being a rule of law. The people of Pakistan wants that their posterity should grow according to the rule of law. There should be no safarish, there should be no corruption in Pakistan, because the generation to come has a right to be governed in accordance with law, and it is our duty, all who are sitting over here, to pay back to them. And if we fail in our duty, I don't think that we'll be able to face the history. Pakistan Zindabad.
पुलिस रिफॉर्म पर अब तक ज्यादा। चीफ जस्टिस पाकिस्तान जस्टिस मियां साकिब निसार इस्लामाबाद में पुलिस रिफॉर्म्स कमेटी रिपोर्ट की तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे थे। तकरीब से खिताब करते हुए उनकी जानिब से कहा गया, मुआशरे की बुनियाद रूल ऑफ लॉ पर होती है। रूल ऑफ लॉ के अलावा और कोई चीज़ मुआशरे की तरक्की की ज़मानत नहीं दे सकती। उनकी जानिब से कुछ केसेस के रेफरेंस दिए गए। एडी ख्वाजा केस का जिक्र करते हुए उनका कहना था कि इससे पहले किसी ने पुलिस इस्लाहात पर जोर नहीं दिया। पुलिस इस्लाहात पर मजीद काम करने की ज़रूरत है। निज़ाम इंसाफ के लिए बहुत कुछ करना भी बाकी।